Hello YouTube, today I'm going to show you how to remove and replace a machine head at the top of the guitar on basically any kind of acoustic guitar you like. So let's get the camera closer and I'll show you exactly how to do it. Okay, so a couple of pieces of equipment you're going to need for this really simple job is just a screwdriver, any small screwdriver like this, the kind you'd use to change the batteries in an awkward toy or something like that. And a small spanner for getting this bit off the machine head. But I haven't got a spanner like that, so I'm going to use a pair of pliers, but I don't advise that you do that because you might scratch your guitar and catastrophe, and it's no good scratching your guitar. So I've loosened this one already with the pliers to avoid embarrassing myself on YouTube. So once you've loosened this, you just turn it in an anti-clockwise direction with a spanner. If you want to use pliers, if you've done this before, then fine, but for your first time I really wouldn't. I'd definitely try and get hold of a little spanner. You can get them in any sort of DIY shop and B&Q, places like that. So you want to twist this anti-clockwise, if you can see what I'm doing there, and then that should just lift off when it's loose enough. There we go. And what you'll find is the screw bit and the washer come off at the same time. So we'll put those to one side. So then we want to flip the guitar over, because we're finished with this side now. Okay, so you can see the back of the guitar now. So this is where you want to take your screwdriver, and you've got a tiny screw there. It's hard to see on the camera, but it is there. Put your screwdriver in there, twist it round anti-clockwise, you know how to do a screw. Sometimes they're reluctant to come out, so be patient with it. It's coming, there we go. Don't like to come out these screws, they're fairly fixed in. There we go, not quite. And then you just, well, once that's loose enough, you'll be able to just lift out your machine head altogether. And make sure you don't drop that screw from there, because if you drop that then you won't be able to use it again. So that's how it is, that's simple, that's how it's done, that's how you remove the machine head. So when it comes to replacing the machine head and putting a new one back on, it's basically the same process, just done in reverse. So what I'll get your machine head ready with the little screw in there, because once you get it in it's quite hard to actually drop the screw into the slot. So you just want to place it back over, make sure you line the machine head hole up there, and the little hole for the screw should fall into place as well, and just push it down until you hear it will click. It'll make a couple of clicking sounds and that'll be clicked in. Take your screwdriver again and then tighten that back up when I get it in. Needs to be fairly tight because obviously your strings are going to provide a lot of tension on this, so you want it tight enough really. So that should be about right, I think. The key is that your machine head shouldn't wobble. If it wobbles, it needs to be tightened a bit more. That first one's wobbling, so I need to tighten that a little bit more. Yeah, that's fine. That is the secure machine head there. That's fine. So again, flip the guitar over so we've got the top side out. And there's your new machine head come through there. You can tell it's not quite finished yet because we haven't put the other bits in. This is where you get the screw, the big one, in the camera, and the little washer as well. Put that into there. I always find it's easier to do it that way. Then place that over your machine head, make sure the machine head part goes through the middle of the hole. Drop it down, tighten it up, turn it clockwise. You know how to tighten things up, I'm sure. Reasonably tight, and then have another go at it with your spanner or your pliers, but again I won't do that now because I don't want to embarrass myself by cursing and scratching my guitar on YouTube. So that's how it's done. So that's how to replace your machine head. So join me next time and when we'll look at changing the bridge pins, which are the bits that go in the bottom of your bridge to keep the strings in place, because you can get all sorts of different ones. You can get different colours and different materials. So we're going to change those. I'll also show you how to string and unstring a guitar as well. So if you've got any questions, do your thing in the comments below. Subscribe if you wish, and I'll see you next time.